What's going on, YouTube? It's King Games 29 here. Back again, back from the dead. Haven't made a video in a while, but didn't have the passion for it. Now I kind of got the fire lit back again, ready to put my 2 cents in, make some videos. Just gonna go over the 2018 Banlist predictions no sooner than November 20th. 2018 Banlist predictions. A lot of talk about it. Really excited for it. I'm gonna get right into it. So starting off, we have our friend Armageddon Knight banned. Put any money on it, put any bet on it, take it to the bank. Firewall's not getting banned. Plain and simple. There's no way. These cards deserve to get banned a lot more than Firewall. These can be running a ton of different FTK decks. Firewall's not the only card that's gonna make the FTKs possible. And Armageddon Knight, he's got to go too because he just is so good. He's just crazy right now. I kind of also have a Soul being banned. That's just kind of a personal one. A lot of these are going to be, I kind of think Konami's going to do, or that personal, I think that need to be done or taken care of, or have to come back. So, a Soul being at 1 or 2 doesn't do anything. I hate to say it, it kills Noble Knights. It destroys Noble Knights as a deck. But it's just so good in every other deck beside Noble Knight that this has to go. That's just personal. I doubt that they're going to hit a Soul, but if they do, congratulations. Then we had a lot of problems here. Next is number 86 being banned. 86 is also the FDK. We're going to try and make other people play Yu-Gi-Oh! So you got to have a chance. Number 86 doesn't give your opponent a chance. It just says, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! You're done. GG. Next, I have Card Demise being banned. Kind of also a personal one, along with Gigantic Diagram. I think True Draco is a really degenerate deck with all the floodgates. You can keep your floodgates. That's absolutely fine. But Card Demise is draw 3. It's good in a lot of decks. It's really degenerate. It's just got to go. And then Gigantic Diagram, that it destroys cards. It generates pluses. It's got to go. And then Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial is also another floodgate card that's just really good. It's kind of the same as Armageddon. It is Armageddon Knight. It's Armageddon Knight spell form. It's just too good sending monsters. I have Malicious down here too that solves that, but there's just way too many cards that are good in the graveyard that you can just dump there. That Foolish Burial has to go. And the last card that I have banned is Trickstar Reincarnation. Following the OCG that were probably about a year ago, I think they banned that card. Trickstar Reincarnation, Drone Lockbird, just way too strong. Trickstar Reincarnation, you gotta go. Now to the limiteds. Emperor Dragon, Envoy the End to 1. I think Helen Keller could see this coming. The Chaos Emperor Dragon is getting the reprint shown to Jump, and after we have it, it's probably going to 1. Either this list or the next list whenever. Chaos Emperor is going back to 1 with the errata because it's just not as good as it used to be. It's still good. It'll probably be playing Thunder Dragon if we have Thunder Dragon a boost. But right now I see Chaos Emperor definitely going to 1. Also going back to 1 is your boy Shurit. Give those Necros players a little clap. Shurit's going to do nothing. Necros is going to do nothing. Make Necros players happy. Next to check Altergeist, I have Multi-Faker to 1. Multi-Faker is the deck. Multi-Faker is the whole deck, basically. Can't even say Multi-Faker. Sorry about that. But the Siliquitus, the whole combo, it's just crazy. Plus all the traps. I gave him a couple of traps later down the line here. But Multi-Faker just generates too much advantage and has to go. Goki Suprex, my little Goki hit. I think Goki Suprex generates a ton of advantage with the special summon that gets all the combos going. Limiting it to 1, I mean, you can still search it off of every other Goki, but it stops the problematic stuff that involves Goki. Next, I have Trickstar Candina going to 1. Candina is the main girl. She searches everything. There's plenty of other Trickstar support that keeps the deck going. I think Candina at 1 is perfectly fine. It could go to 2. I could even say it can stay unbanned, but I'd rather have it at 2 or 1 because, Reincarnation, that's fine. That makes, Trickstar playable. Trickstar can go with Sky Striker really good as well, but I think this probably go to 1. That could be fine. Gold Sark to 1, that checks Thunder Dragon, and kind of hits other decks indirectly. But I feel like Konami, they can't make up their mind with Gold Sark. It's either to 1, to 2, to 3, to none. They can't make up their mind with it. Next, I'm bringing Heavy Storm back. Heavy Storm takes care of True Draco and Altergeist. It's just a really good card in general. It also kind of, helps out against Sky Striker with their multi-roll and stuff. So that's also kind of good. I also have Kagari going to 1, just so I don't forget it. Kagari, definitely one of the main cards. Just recur your spells, just absolutely crazy. Having it at 1, it's still playable. You can keep your engage at 3 too. Scapegoat to 1, Scapegoat just generates so much bullshit with tokens. Token cards are bad for the game. Special summoning, if they can hit GoFood to ban, that only summons 2 tokens. Scapegoat summons 4 tokens. Ban that shit. Or actually, it can go to 1. Go to 1. Don't ban it. Whatever. It could ban. Hey, I'm fine with it being banned. Scapegoating 1, keep the Go players happy. Whatever. Sky Striker, Widow Anchor going to 1. This card is probably one of the more main problems of the deck. Engage, whatever. Drones at 1, fine, sure. Widow Anchor though, you're getting negated. You're just getting oppressed. Engage to 1, or not engage. The Widow Anchor to 1, I think is absolutely a fine hit. Next we have Double Evolution Pill to 1. Dinosaurs is a cancer deck. The whole crazy, 3500 guy, don't know his name, forgot it. He's an afterthought, but, flip all your dudes into face-up defense position, and being able to attack them all is just stupid. So having this at 1 kind of stops the whole synergy of that deck, and it kind of checks it, because you can mix it with Thunder Dragon, you can have it pure. It's kind of a good anti-meta deck, but it needs just a little slap on the wrist. Next, Invocational 1, little slap on the wrist to that. Little salty that I got Invocation 3 times one time. it was crazy. The guy was playing Thunder Dragon Invoked, and he got out Elysium, Mechaba, and a Colossus, and I was like, oh, I can't play. This is really stupid. So I have Invocation going to 1. You can still search it. Congratulations. You can still recycle it. It doesn't hurt it too much. Next, my 2 ofs. I actually see Stratos going to 2. Heroes, they haven't done much this format. And plus, they're getting the Neo support in the next set. So have your Stratos at 2. Make Stratos great again. Destiny Hero Malicious at 2. I feel like this one's obvious. Just the recursion that Malicious generates and all the combos that he does. Malicious at 2 is fine. Next, I have Dark-Armed Dragon at 2. Dark-Armed Dragon hasn't done anything in years. It's more of a personal one. Having Dark-Armed Dragon at 2 helps just random dark decks, chaos decks, anything you can think of it. It's a good card. It hasn't done much at 1. Let's see if it does anything at 2. Next, we have the Thunder Dragon Colossus at 2. I don't think Konami is going to do this at all. I just think it's going to be just a little personal thing I think would check Thunder Dragon, because the making of the double, usually they end their board with a 2-card combo with Batterman Solar and the Avian. You can end your board with Titan and 2 Colossus. So you have to make 3 Colossus in order to have that board. So having 2 just kind of stops that whole thing in general, because you have to have the summon summoner on the top and the 2 Colossus at the bottom link off, or tribute the summoner for the 3rd Colossus, and then you make Titan, but you can't do that without 3 Titans. So I think this to 2, if that whole thing makes sense. It was a lot of summoners, but I think Thunder Dragon Colossus to 2 checks the deck as well as the Gold Sark. And then bringing this and this help out the deck as well, make it not more so degenerate. Next, Allure Darkness to 2, kind of checks Danger, checks a lot of other decks. Allure Darkness 2 is fine. Whatever. Regeki to 2. Regeki hasn't done much. I mean, it helps going second. You want to have a chance when you go second, I think. So, when they make the Unbreakable board, they have their negate up, they have everything, Regeki again, why not? I think Regeki should go back to 2. Next, we have That Grass Looks Greener. Make 60 make 60 card decks great again. I think Grass Looks Greener would be a great 2 of. Doesn't need to be a 3 of. You'll see it at 2 every now and then, but Grass Looks Greener to 2, not going to cause too many problems. Next, I have Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment to 2. I think this is like under the radar, like they could do it because they have the new Solemn Witch card that like punishes you for like negating a summon or negating the effect or something, and it's a counter trap as well. Or it's not a counter trap. I lied. It's a normal trap that you can activate after a counter trap has resolved. I think you can do it off Effect Veiler too. Don't quote me, but it's in Savage Strike, and I feel like if they unlock Warning and Judgment to 2, it helps out trap decks like Paleo and the Altergeist deck. And plus, if you play too many of these cards, you're more likely to get punished by the new Witch card or whatever it's called, the trap card in Savage Strike. Next 3 ofs, we have Trap Infecting Virus 3, kind of a personal one, hasn't done anything. Leave it be. Like, this is a normal summonable monster. What's it gonna do? They're like slowly giving Cosmo, like they're make Cosmo great again. Like it's gone from 1 to 2. Let it be at 3. Now, I think they're gonna follow with OCG, give us Drone back to 3. Spiral hasn't really been doing anything. It's still a sleeper deck, no pun intended. But Drone at 3, you can throw Machine Dupe in there. Like if we got Quick Fix back at 3, like game over, man. Like Spiral's back at it again. But Drone at 3 is not going to do that much. It helps the deck, but it doesn't completely, make it broken. And then Book of Moon at 3. Book of Moon doesn't really do much, in my opinion. And I think those 4 cards could be at 3. So I've ran it on long enough. It's been like 12 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the future.